Good evening, good evening. It's a little after 7, and I try to be on time. In the past couple of weeks, I just haven't made it. So anyway, we are live tonight. It's Thursday, October 30th. Only 2 days left, actually a day and a half, on our starter kit special. And if you know anything about Stampin' Up, you know our products are really good quality paper. And I love the paper the most because you can get all kinds of different configurations of DSP, Designer Series paper. And you can do a lot with paper and ink. I love it. My name is Patience, and I run a small business called notesfrompatience.com. And I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Central Arkansas. And tonight I'll be making 3 cards. They will be quick and easy. You know, I don't like to run all over your evening. I know you've got things to do, and I have other things to do. I have a dog to walk tonight. Anyway, I want to go ahead and get started. I am doing a Traditions of Christmas kit to go. So if you haven't purchased from my online store, you can purchase $35 and you'll get this kit for free. So just let me know if you'd like to get this kit. I'm cutting for it. I've already started cutting for it. I've got several to get out. And I'm actually waiting on some cardstock to come in. It'll be in tomorrow. And I will finish cutting and get those out in the mail on Monday, November the 3rd. So anyway, you've got tonight and tomorrow for your starter kit. And if you don't want your starter kit, I don't know why you wouldn't. If you would spend $35 with me, you'll get this card class for free. Comes with a PDF and everything you need to complete the cards as instructed, except for the stamp set and the die set. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll turn you down to my desktop. Okay, I have the traditional labels set out here for you because I'm focusing mostly on traditional labels. If you do not have the whole Traditions of Christmas, that's okay. I know the paper has been unavailable, and I did not look to see if it is available right now. I have what you need. I will be sending the paper with it. So you can get what you need out of these card kits. I am desperately looking to see if I've got this live in the right spot, and I don't see it. So if you talk to me and I don't respond, it's because I don't see your comment. This is Traditional Labels, and this comes in a suite of products also with Christmas greenery, traditional wreath embossing folder, and the traditional greenery dies. So if you do not have the traditional greenery, that's okay. You could still do the cards as instructed. You just may have to fussy cut something right quick. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Our first card is a non-traditional card, and what I mean by that is it does not fold. It doesn't fold at all. It doesn't open. It's a one card front, and then we will put something on it that will open. So let's go ahead and get started, and I want to show you what we're using. We have a Pool Party card base, and then we are going to adhere this. And then I have some pretty paper that we are going to adhere to this piece that pops up from it and that will open. So let me go ahead and get started. We're going to use Secret C, and we're using Season's Greetings stamp, and I have already pre-cut this. This sentiment die comes with your traditional labels. So if you have this is what the die makes. It's a beautiful label. So let me go ahead and stamp Season's Greetings onto that. See if I can put that on there easy without getting in the camera. There we go. Season's greetings. Let me see if I've got you on my screen yet. I do not. My laptop is acting crazy. So if you're here, welcome, welcome. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and let me see if I need anything on the inside. I do not. I'm going to go ahead and put this together. Like I said, this is just a one panel, and we are going to decorate it. I hate to cover up this beautiful paper, but I like the other side just as well. We're going to center that, and all the dimensions, and I put that down crooked as I could do it, huh? All the dimensions are listed in the PDF that you will get. And if you're interested in the PDF only, that'll be $15, but you have to let me know. Just give me an email at patience@notesfrompatience.com. Okay, so here's our card layer. Here is our part that is going to open. So I guess you could call this a simple fun fold. We are going to put this blank piece on the inside. I'm getting messages. I don't know if you hear that dinging over there. I really thought I turned that other phone off. It's okay. So I'm going to put this on the front. I love this. Of course, I love this plaid too. I've made a couple of things with the plaid. And do that. And I don't know if you could see, this is Secret C, and it's got these circles on it. We're going to actually put that on the top of this. When you fold it up, you will see it. And then in your card kit, you'll get everything you need to make this card, and you will get some paper that has this beautiful foliage on it. And you can see where I used the Christmas greenery to cut it out. But if you do not have Christmas greenery die set, you could easily fussy cut this out. So I went ahead and I cut this early. And I'm going to put it right here, just in the center. And then we're going to put this in the center here. I'm not going to pop it up or anything. We will be popping up our sentiment die with Stampin' Dimensionals. Okay, and I am eyeballing this to see if I've got it pretty much in the center. Okay, grab some dimensionals. And I'm going to put this die cut on the front. And then we're going to put some embellishments. You will get a small share of the embellishments. And I will show you what embellishments in just a moment. As soon as I get to that part. Here we go. Let's see. Now, I know that several of my friends don't like Pull Party. But with this paper, it's just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Here are the embellishments that go with this. And I believe, I'm grabbing out a new packet here. These are called Traditional Sparkle Sequins. And I am going to put the gold and the blue on this card. So I like it. I think the gold really is set off in the foil. And I love the blue. Let's put that down there. Let's see, I want some more. Let's get another blue one. And another gold. There we go. So how simple was this? But it's so striking. It's just, and you could put Season's Greetings from the Holt family. So if you are on my birthday card list, you'll be getting a Christmas card from me. So that's card number 1 of our card kit. Okay, card number 2 mixes Cherry Cobbler and Real Red. Now, I don't know if you could tell, this one is embossed. And since I focused mostly on traditional labels, this will come embossed for you. And it's part of the whole suite, but it's not part of the traditionals label bundle. So let's go ahead and burnish our card base here. And I'm going to put this right in the center. I'm going to use multi-purpose glue this way on this one because you've got all these nooks and crannies. And multi-purpose glue seems to hold that down better than just the regular seal. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to set this aside and I'm going to get out my foil and then my beautiful poinsettia paper. And that is going to go right there. And if you like Old Olive, you'll really like this paper because it has a great pattern on it. And Old Olive is one of my go-to colors. I really like it a lot. So you will also get some Real Red shiny ribbon, and you'll get enough for 2 cards. And I'm going to put this down just across here if I can get it. Ooh-wee. There we go. Then I'm going to go ahead and adhere this to the card. Now this card is going to be opening this way. So instead of portrait, it's going to be landscape. So let's just put that down in the center. All right, now comes stamping. So I'm going to use my Cherry Cobbler ink and 2 stamps from the traditional labels. This says Mary. And then this says Anne Bright. So Mary and Bright's what we're going to stamp. We're going to stamp on this label. And this is one of the sentiment dies that is featured in the traditional labels die set. So let me go ahead and stamp this. I'm going to put Mary and Bright. And I'm doing this in Cherry Cobbler. So I love that. Love it, love it. Okay, let me close this because we're not using Cherry Cobbler anymore. I am going to wash my Mary in my Stampin' Scrub because we will be using that on the next card. Okay, there we go. So we're going to pop this up and we can either put it in the center or put it over to the side. I think I'm just going to put it over to the side and down a little bit on my dimensionals. Here we go. And we will pop that up. And I've even put a sentiment on the inside. So, Merry and Bright. And let's open this up. And let's stamp our sentiment. Let me get my Cherry Cobbler back out. We're going to stamp 'Tis the Season. There we go. Bold, crisp letters. Love it. Okay, we'll put that on the inside. There we go. And what are we missing? We need our beautiful embellishments here. And I'm going to be putting the gold dots on this. Whoops, that one shot off. Let's see if it still has sticky on it. It does. Let's put it right up here. There we go. So that is beautiful. And the gold foil just pops off the page. Okay, that's card number 2 in the class. And then card number 3 is a fun fold. It is a Z fold. And the reason why it's a Z fold, it makes a Z. So let's get started on that. I also used my traditional greenery or Christmas greenery die cut to cut this, and you will have paper to die cut or fussy cut for this. So, simple Merry Christmas card. So, I have already pre-cut and scored this piece back. I'll have all my dimensions on, all my dimensions on my PDF. I can't speak. I can't think. Here we go. So let's go ahead and put this card together, and then we will stamp before we put the Z fold part in. So here is our inside layer. Beautiful poinsettias and blooms. And then I believe this goes right here, as well as another piece right here. And I don't have it ready. I thought I did, but here it is. There we go. There we go. Just burnish that again. All right. So now we're ready for the Z fold. And it's going to go like this. Let me go ahead and burnish this down really well. And then I want to stamp Merry Christmas right here. And I'm doing that with real red. You could also do it with a cherry cobbler if you want to. Okay, Merry Christmas. And let's see, here's Christmas. I just love the font. It's so beautiful. Okay. So now, right here will be the space where you write. You could put Merry Christmas here and then right there, but I like the way when you open it, Merry Christmas is there, and then you could put your little salutation there from the Holtz. Okay, I also die cut one of these, and you could fussy cut if you don't have the greenery, and we're going to put that on top of there. But we're going to put this right here, and that will be pre-cut and measured for you. And then we're going to pop this beauty up. I love it because of the foil on it. So, if you're like me, you like a lot of dimensionals. I do, to make sure it's secure on there. This cold weather has got me a little stuffy. So hopefully that'll go away. Okay. There we go. All right. To put this on the card, I like to put this down first. And I'm measuring. I'm not measuring. I'm kind of eyeballing where I want to put it. So I'm only going to put adhesive in this square. So adhesive just right here. Okay. There we go. And then I'm going to close it just like that. So you see where I'm going with this. So we'll just close it like this, and we're going to put adhesive on the entire back side of where I stamped Merry Christmas. Okay. So I'm doing this, then I'm closing it. You may want to make sure it's a little straight. I may have it on here just a little crooked. Actually, I don't think so. Well, maybe a little. But they're going to be so impressed with the Z-fold, they're not going to know it may be a little crooked. Okay, so on this one, I want to use the red embellishments. So for this class, you will get a share of the sparkle sequins so that you can make beautiful cards. And you will have extra sequins left over. So there we go. That is our third card. Here is our Merry and Bright. And then here is our Fun Fold card with Secret C. So that's what I have tonight. And that's it. So if you're interested in this kit to go, I will cut one for you and send it out to you. But you have to purchase $35 or more in my online store. And there's links everywhere. There's links on my blog at notesfrompatients.com. And there should be links in the description. There will be links on my YouTube later tonight when I download this to YouTube. If you have any questions, just email me at patience@notesfrompatients.com. So anywhere you are, you can order from me. Thank you so much. Let's see what time it is. It is 7:25, so 20 minutes. How about that? 3 cards in 20 minutes. That's pretty good once you got everything cut. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you soon. Email me if you have any questions.